So in slide 4, we're talking about Odysseus and the hero's journey. Um, how this concept of the hero's journey relates to a myth story. So there are several parallels between the myth of Odysseus and the steps of the hero's journey. These steps are a few of them are call to adventure, assistance from mentor, crossing of thresholds, trials and crisis, facing like some kind of trial or crisis, gaining some kind of treasure, and then a resurrection or a new life. So in the story of Odysseus, he receives the call to adventure um, by being called to go to the Trojan War. He initially rejects this call by pretending to be crazy so that he can stay home with his new family. An example of when he is getting assistance from a mentor is when Athena, in this case, is the acting mentor of Odysseus' coming journey. Crossing of thresholds. When Odysseus leaves Troy on the boat for Ithaca, he is essentially crossing a threshold into the unknown. Trials, crisis. In the story of Odysseus, we see the stage in the hero's journey of trials and crisis. He faces monsters or demons like the Cyclops, sirens, and the perils of the underworld, and so forth. He then succeeds in traveling through the underworld, symbolizing his kind of mastery over life and death. For the treasure and redemption stage, the treasure or redemption in this case is when Tiresias gives Odysseus instructions to get home. Atonement and new life stage is represented in the story as when finally we have this new life of Odysseus gaining back his home, which is, although familiar, it has changed because of his new perspective.